first day of small engines class, I put the whole engine back together and fired it up in the back of the class, and I kind of got in trouble for it. And teacher kind of asked me, he's like, why did you do that? He's like, that should have never ran. And I'm like, well, you know. It was a small engine, like a mower engine, like a gas-powered mower engine. It was just sitting on a table in a box, and I put it all together, and there was some gas in the corner. So while he was up there lecturing, I was assembling the motor. And I don't know, I kind of got in trouble for that. And got kicked out of class. But for a good reason, because they took me from that class and put me in the advanced classes, which that was still kind of boring. But I mean, because I had to take it. And then, you know. Since I have a very large Italian family, Irish and Italian, everybody's name was either Michael, Mickey, so there were 7 or 8 of us named Mike. When we were at family reunions, something like that, somebody says Mike, how many people are going to turn around? I think when I was 8 or 9, parents got divorced and they split, so that everything kind of moved away from that. And then my mom got in, she met another guy, and I lived with my mother in an apartment outside of the city, in the suburbs. I mean, I love my mother, I love her to death. I still love her even though she's not here anymore. I still love her, I still talk to her. She's smiling now at me doing this and doing what I want to do for the rest of my life. Having a family, having grandkids and stuff like that. So when I was younger, I can't remember how old it was, but I took apart the VCR. It never worked again, but my mom always encouraged me. I don't even think I had the right pieces anywhere, but my mom always encouraged me, and I always liked doing stuff with my hands. I was always in the basement messing with something or fixing my bicycle, making it cool, making it one of a kind, making it my own. My father, that I call my father, his name was Rick, he taught me his trade of being a mechanic. And I started working at a gas station, and when I was taking shop classes in class for automotive, I was really, really bored, because all the stuff that they teach you in basic engine classes and starting out in school, it's super, super basic. And going in there, because I already worked in a gas station and started rebuilding stuff and doing brake jobs and tune-ups and this, that, and the other thing, when I went to school, I was really, really bored. Well, I've had a lot of cars over my time. I had a '83 Trans Am that I bought, and it was completely stock, and I took it all apart and completely overhauled it. And if my wife is watching this, love you. She knows anyway, but we spent a lot of money on that thing, and it just looked like an everyday '83 Trans Am. Nothing special, but really big tires on it. I gutted it, and I turned it into a 11-second car. I was a senior master mechanic for Ford, 4 ways across with diesel engine, gas engine, electric, hybrid, full electric. I was certified for everything, and it was beginning to be too routine. There was something different, and it's something that was driving me. Playing the game with a bunch of guys that you never met before, and we're all doing the same objective, and we're working as a team for somebody that you never met, week in and week out, and you see different people and different faces, and you get to enjoy their company, and I like that. So I ended up a while back, my son got me into it actually, and we used to go out to a vineyard at my friend's house. And here comes one of the kids that shoots me with his store-bought gun from a bigger vendor, so to say. I'm not going to mention names. and he shoots me from probably 70 yards away, dead square in the nose, and instantly bleed. And here I got a gun from a cheaper venue that I could probably throw a BB further than that went. So that's kind of when I decided to, all right, let me take one of these apart and find out what makes it tick. A stock item is a stock item. Especially when you're talking about cars and or airsoft guns or something like that. Yes, you can buy something off the wall. I can go right over there and buy something off the wall right now, and it'll be good. But if I could take it and make it mine, or make it any kind of better out of the stock, I'll do it. Just because it's better. Now here I am, just about 6 years later. I have my own shop. I have my own techs working here. My daughter works here with me, and I have my own store that is an airsoft store, and a game that I love to play.